I watched over 1,000 YouTube videos on personal finance, and today I'm going to tell you guys what I learned. After watching countless of hours of personal finance content here on YouTube, I have to say, hands down, the biggest common denominator I see across all different YouTube videos is that building wealth is an extremely simple process, however, extremely difficult. It turns out there are a ton of different ways people have built wealth in the past, but all of them tend to boil down into just a couple of few key themes, and I'm going to share those with you today. The first theme that we're going to go over today is going to be to use your 20s effectively in order to set you up in a great position for success financially. I have a couple of tips that I'm going to share with you guys to use in your 20s in order for you to have success in your future. The first tip is going to be to start building your credit score as soon as possible. So 65% of your overall credit score is going to be calculated on your on-time payment history. Basically, what that means is that the longer you have your credit open and you're making those payments on time every single month, your credit score is just going to get higher and higher, and that's going to help you out later on in your financial journey. Tip number 2 is going to be pay off any of your bad debt, whether this be student loans or credit cards or car loans. You're going to be wanting to pay this off as soon as possible because you want that power of compound interest to work in your favor and not against you. And then tip number 3 is going to be live like you're broke. And this is a great tip in my opinion because
you're broke! You're fucking poor!
Whatever money that you can save, whether that be moving back with your parents to save money on rent or even getting some roommates to save money, and then taking that extra money that you're saving and throwing into investments because you want that money to grow as fast as possible. Any money that you can save and invest now in your 20s is going to be multiples and multiples in the future. On to theme number 2, and that's going to be that the greatest investment that you can make in your lifetime is one back into yourself. What this is basically saying is that you're going to see the greatest return on investment for each dollar that you spend when you spend it on yourself. Now, I know invest in yourself is a very overused term, but it is very important. And I see 2 things that you can use to invest back in yourself. You can invest your time and you can invest your money. And there's a couple of things that you should do if you want to invest back in yourself. The first being to learn a high value skill. Now you can go out and learn a ton of different things. A couple examples is computer programming, very high value skill, video and photo editing, and even marketing and sales. All of these are very high value skills that are very sought after. And if you go and learn these, you can then use them in the job market to earn a higher income. The second way you can invest in yourself is by going out and buying business and investing books or business and investing courses, or you could do what I did and invest in a YouTube premium subscription to watch thousands of YouTube videos on personal finance.
He's cray. No, you cray. You cray.
So if you're gonna be like me and you're gonna be binging a ton of YouTube videos on personal finance, a couple YouTubers that I recommend you go watch is 1, Graham Stephan. I love Graham Stephan. I watched almost all of his content. He's got a bunch of great information out there for you to go and learn. Number 2, Dave Ramsey. This is how I got my start into personal finance. I started by watching Dave Ramsey. I don't agree with everything he says, but he comes from a great place and he's got a ton of great information out there as well. 3 is going to be the Money Guy Show. These guys I watch every single morning on my drive into work. They're great, they're relaxing, and they provide a bunch of great information. And 4, of course, me. Make sure you guys come back and watch more videos. You're here now. I hope you guys stay tuned. I'm going to be releasing more and more content as this goes on, and I hope you guys find value in what I bring to the table. The moral of the story here is that whatever your favorite way to learn is, I recommend that you invest in that. So if you like books, buy some business books. If you like watching YouTube videos, sign up for a subscription to YouTube Premium. If you like doing courses, go find some great courses online.
I just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Whatever you enjoy doing, you're gonna keep coming back and doing more of. So whatever makes you wanna learn, do that, invest in that, and it'll set you way ahead in life. Theme number 3 of this video is going to be to make sure that you are constantly investing, and specifically investing in tax advantage retirement accounts. There are 2 main tax advantage retirement accounts that I want you to be taking advantage of. My personal favorite is the Roth IRA, or individual retirement account. And this account is basically where you take post-tax money that you've already paid taxes on, and then you invest it $6,500 a year, and then every dollar that you earn in that account while you're investing it will be tax-free. So then when you hit the age of retirement, you can take all that money out completely tax-free. The second retirement account I want you to be taking advantage of is the employer-sponsored 401k. So if you have a company, odds are that they're gonna offer you a 401k to invest in. And if you guys have an employer match where your company will match whatever dollars that you put into your 401k, they'll give you either dollar for dollar match or 50 cents on the dollar match, whatever it is for you, make sure you are taking full advantage of all the free money your company is giving you. If you're gonna leave free money on the table, then you're not really trying. So take full advantage of this account as well. Theme number 4 of this video is going to be to have clear goals in mind of where you want to go. If you know where you are right now and you know where you want to get to, it's a whole lot easier to get there. Now, some things that I've picked up along the way is that goals don't have to be set in stone. You don't have to have this rigorous plan set out where you have to follow every single step along the way. And if you don't hit every milestone perfectly right on time, then you're a failure.
Just a complete in total 100% failure and a loser.
That's not really what goals are for. Goals should be flexible and they should grow as you're growing. And they can change if you want them to, because not everybody is the same when they're 20 as when they're 45. So if your goals change in life, that's totally fine. Just switch up your plan. Just make sure that you have some general direction of where you want to go in life and write it down, because goals that are written down where you can go back and look at them just to remind yourself of what you really want is going to just help you stay on task, and it's going to help you get things done. Written goals are also extremely helpful for you to reflect on your current situation. If you have clear goals in mind that you have written down, you can go back and look at them and see where you are now in comparison to where you want to go. It might even give you a boost of motivation seen from how far you've come over the past time that you've had that goal written down. Or if you're not quite hitting your goals, you can take this time to reflect and improve for your future goals. Everybody that I've watched here on YouTube has had a clear goal in mind of where they want to get to in life, and it's always helped them stay on task and stay motivated so that they can find success in the future. A great way for you to set goals and plan financially is to have a written budget. I actually made a video about how I budget in the spreadsheet that I use that'll pop up at the end of this video if you guys want to go check that out. Having a written budget is very, very crucial for your success financially, because you have to know how much money is flowing in and out of your accounts every single month for you to set goals and plan accordingly for your current situation and where you want to get to. Now, I know budgeting can be very stressful for some people, but I want you to know that budgeting also doesn't have to be set in stone. Your budget can change and adapt as you change in life. Just like all things, you don't have to be super strict on yourself, and you don't have to be harsh if you're not hitting all your categories that you budget. It can always be flexible, and I really want you guys to take your budget and make it fun. It should be something that is enjoyable for you to do every single month so that you continue to do it. So find out what works best for you. Again, my video about how I budget will pop up at the end of this video, so click on that video, check that out, and maybe pull some things that you enjoy about that and use it in your own situation. Theme number 5 of this video is going to be to explore all of your different investing options. Now, after watching the countless hours of YouTube videos on personal finance that I've watched and going through different types of YouTubers and how they built their wealth, I've learned that there's no two people that are the same. You can build wealth in an abundant number of ways, and you just have to find out what works best for you. A couple of examples to get you started. I know that Dave Ramsey recommends to invest in low-cost mutual funds that beat the stock market. Graham Stephan likes his real estate. The Money Guy show likes the low-cost index funds. Stock Mo tries to pick individual stocks, and he likes crypto. So there's a bunch of different options for you to go try out, and I recommend that you go learn as many as you can and then pick and choose to build your own portfolio that's custom to you, that you'll enjoy investing in, and it'll keep you motivated, and it'll keep coming back and putting more money in to grow and build your wealth. And again, this doesn't have to be set in stone either. Your investment portfolio can be completely customized to what you enjoy. Just make sure you've got a little diversification in there and you'll be perfectly fine. There is so much information out there in the world, so if you're truly passionate about something, there's no excuses for you guys not to go out, learn how to do it, and go execute. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys can, do the stuff that's on the screen right below me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.